All right, after trying to look around for Ellie and I couldn't find her, I just reloaded my save, and I guess we have to do this. So let's get
Okay,
started.
let's get started.
Music to my ears. So getting us set up in the Commonwealth's gonna require three things: territory, provisions, and loyalty. First things first, territory. We're gonna need to claim a settlement for our gang to work from, an outpost. And there are two ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince the locals to leave, or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. How you do it is up to you. So, first big decision. You want to talk them off their land, or you want to wipe them out?
Well, I mean, neither of those options are actually good, but
Let me talk to them. I'll convince them to leave.
Works for me. Once you've planted your flag in the place, I'll send a crew in to set up shop. Now, next up, you'll have to pick who you want to hold your outpost once it's established. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So, which gang should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
The disciples.
Yeah? Better bring a tarp. That just leaves the target. Now for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance last I checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always going to be able to run every job against every settlement. So, you ready to pick the spot for Nuka World's first new homestead?
What were those targets you'd recommended before?
Croup Manor, Taffington Boathouse, Greentop Nursery, and the Slog. Again, I can't guarantee. Now you ready to...
Uh-huh. I'm ready.
Good. So,
um, last time I checked, well, these are all from the main story. So if you haven't like watched it, then go watch it. But the nursery was the robot area. Farm. Last I checked, the drive-in was kind of empty, but it's obviously populated now.
mm-hmm. Wait, pretty sure that place is one of yours, boss. That's where you want to hit?
Actually,
Sure. You want to give me...
uh-huh. Let's do it.
You got it.
Right.
So,
I'm pretty sure all of these are mine. I did the quest. I wish I could do that one.
mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Huh. I think that one's your territory, boss. You're sure that's the one you want to hit?
Actually,
Sure. You want to give me...
Aren't they all my
let's do it.
territory?
So,
Uh-huh.
mm-hmm. Oh, that place. Isn't that one of your old stomping grounds? Sure that's the...
Ugh, oh my god.
That one's the target.
Ruthless. So, to get these folks to scram, you got two main options. Buy them out, or scare them off. Either way, the more afraid they are, the simpler or cheaper getting them gone will be. Lizzie Wyeth over with the operators should have some toys that'll make running them off easier. And it's worth keeping in mind, the more populated or fortified a place is, the more prep you're gonna want to do before trying to run them off. Happy hunting, boss.
Yeah. Where do I go? So does this mean we just go? Are we even still in the Nuka World DLC? Very unclear. I feel like we may or may not have finished it already. Now it's just kind of like, do whatever you want. Things aren't going to go well. I just know it now. I never really had much interest in these people, though. I kind of just helped them.
Hey, you.
Yeah? Can I help you?
There's a gang of raiders coming for this place. Mine. But if you leave right now, I promise you, we won't have any problems.
You want this place? Listen, I'm not trying to piss you off here, but I'm not sure that's gonna work. This is home.
Look, I'm trying to help you here. You need to go. Now.
Oh, that's how it's gonna... Fine. Take it.
Dude, I feel so
Place-
bad.
Place is all yours.
Alright, so... Technically, we're almost done, but check in with our crew. Okay. So we built this.
Unimpressive, but I guess it'll do. The sooner we get some supplies coming in, the better. You can run along now. Go tell them how it went. Damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my
Talk
head
to
again.
Shank. Where are you? So he's back in Nuka World. We're going to be doing quite a bit of fast traveling back and forth.
Rumor going around is that some big bad raider boss strolled into the Commonwealth and talked a group of settlers right off their land. Not too shabby. I'll make sure your cut of any caps the outpost pulls in are waiting in your quarters. So, now that we got part 1 on the books, we can move on to part 2, provisions. If you want to hang on to this newfound territory, you're going to need to convince a nearby settlement to start handing over shipments of supplies. I'll make sure those shipments get distributed direct to the outpost. Any caps they provide will be waiting in your trunk up in Fizztop. And the more a settlement produces for itself, the more of each we can get them to cough up. Now, like before, the method's up to you. You can try talking to them yourself, convince them to hand over the goods, or you and a crew can introduce some bullets to some kneecaps.
Let me talk to them. I'll get them to hand over what we need.
Sure. So, which crew you want keeping an eye on the place once you get them to bend the knee?
The disciples.
Sounds like a plan. Then all that's left is the target. Only wrinkle is that it's got to be near our crew's new outpost. No settlement's just gonna hand over goods if there's no one close by to follow up on threats. And if you ever want to see for yourself which settlements are within range of our outpost, you can check the map in your Pip-Boy. Place called 10 Pines Bluff might be a good choice within striking range, though I'd have to check my notes. So, where do you want to hit?
We'll do it.
Believe that spot's one of yours, boss. Still want to proceed?
That one's the target.
Of course, boss. So, to get these settlers to cough up provisions, they need to know that we aren't a crew to be trifled with. You can
Dang,
try
this is so shady.
convincing them to pay up.
Okay. Luckily, I have all these discovered already just from the main story, so less walking, always good.
Hey, you.
There's something I can do for you?
I'm here to make you an offer. This place will supply me and my friends in Nuka World caps, food, whatever you got. In exchange, we won't bother you.
I don't know. A lot of hard work goes into this place. I can't just give it to you.
Listen, you're gonna start working for me now, alright? Just keep the supplies coming and we won't have any problems.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. Now, please get the hell out of here. What's that noise?
Where'd you go?
Dang, that's shady. How did this go downhill so fast?
I'm gonna be sick.
Let me see something.
They're threatening to tear the place apart if we don't get the hell out of there. It's cute, but irritating.
Then I guess we'll just have to let them know who they're dealing with. You did good. Now get going. The adults are gonna discuss this. Figure this would happen sooner or later. Our outposts caught the attention of some of our new neighbors in the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
An outside crew of raiders think we're honing in on their territory. Sounds like they're planning to tear the place up, and our people with it. Suppose this provides us a good opportunity to make an example. You thinking what I'm thinking?
I will rip them to shreds personally.
Bingo. Only language raiders in the Commonwealth understand. Force. But you should probably get going. You wouldn't want to keep our new friends waiting. Wouldn't be neighborly.
Well, time to fast travel again. Where did this story go wrong? It's like all good until the final part, and it's like, why? Why am I doing this? I don't understand.
Hey there.
Well, look who finally made it. We spotted a pretty shady group nearby. Could get company
Who's in
any
charge
minute.
around here? I'll tear their heart out. You all deaf? You, the Nuka World waste pile that thought you could move your gang into Sinner's territory and live? You give me one good reason I shouldn't slice you open and eat your heart right here.
You listen closely. This land is ours. So turn around and crawl back under whatever rock you came from. Right now.
You talk to me like that?
F5, F9, till we get it.
You listen close.
Whoa, whoa, easy. Take it easy, all right? Sure, just, keep it. Place was a shithole anyway.
Oh, alright then.
I was hoping for a real fight.
Back to Nuka World again. This is actually the most traveling I've done in one video. How many more objectives does this guy need?
Heard some rumbles, this one didn't get you either. Figure I shouldn't be surprised.
Those raiders won't be causing us any more problems.
That's what I've been hearing. So I suppose your recent success brings us to the next step. Loyalty. Without loyalty, everything that's yours ain't. And to keep a crew loyal, you need to keep them happy. Now, keeping raiders happy isn't real hard. Just have to make sure they've got their basic necessities. Just like any other settlement. That they've got some things to keep them entertained. And that their food's taken care of. Which, with raiders, well, isn't like dealing with other settlements. Now, if you want me to go into detail on any of that, you just say.
What can you tell me about entertainment for the outpost?
Well, it's a damn handy way to keep folks distracted if you're lacking in certain basics. Constructing pick-me-up station. And if the place has got a Nuka World transmitter powered up. Anything else?
I think I've got everything I need to know.
Sure. If you've ever got more questions, you come find me. Or you can always consult that Pip-Boy on your arm. No better tool to tell you what your outpost may be hurting for. Now, depending on the state of the place when you hit it, this first outpost might already have some of the bare bones set up. All you've got to do is build up what's missing. If you want to run some jobs to convince more settlements to start sending supplies, well, you know how this works. You just come talk to me. And I was thinking, with the outpost coming as far as it has, might be time I set up shop there. Save you a trip anytime you want to run a job. You just let me know if that's something that'd interest you. Be good to make some trouble in the Commonwealth again. So, there anything I can do?
Nothing for now.
All right.